Hey everyone, Daniel from TwinBytes with another tutorial for you, and this time we're going to be talking about security related to clicking on links that are bad, especially when it looks like nothing happened. The problem is we don't know if something happened in the background or not, and what would have happened if it did. So I'm going to show you an example of something here and what you can do if something happened or you suspect that something happened. So I've got a fake looking bill here, which is very typical. It's got some urgency to it to make you want to pay it before you think it through. And there's some button here to click on to pay now. But since I know I programmed this thing to make changes, we want to look at this text file that I created in this folder. And I just called it fake bill. But I'm going to open it up. I'll see my data that I got in there currently. I'm going to close that. So I'll go over to this fake bill and hit pay now. It looks like nothing happened, but let's have a look at this bill or this text file that I created earlier. And all my data has been taken out and it's replaced with something else. Let's close out of here. So that obviously edit my data. What if we didn't have this file at all? And I click pay now. It creates that file again. So having a link like this created a file and created the content in it. And if the file already exists, it replaces that file with a new file and new content. So this link could be programmed to do anything. And that's the scary part, especially that you didn't even see anything happen, so you'd have no clue what happened. But because I knew what this was doing, because I created it, I could actually go in there and look at what it did and show you the example. So if you get a link and it takes you to a website, for example, Facebook or Google, and it prompts you to log in, at least we know that they're trying to capture your login information. But when you click on a link and nothing happens, you don't know what's their goal. What are they trying to accomplish? And was it just something that failed and nothing happened? Or was it something that successfully ran, such as the example that I just showed you? So what do you do if something like this were to happen and you suspect that there may be some spyware on your computer or something like that? Well, the first thing you want to do is disconnect from the internet so you can prevent any further damage, any further access, if there is any, or spreading of viruses or malware across the network and to other computers, either at your home or business. The second thing is to make sure you have a full backup. Hopefully you already have one, but if you don't, you want to take one immediately. Third, you want to make sure that you have a working antivirus that's up to date and run a full in-depth scan, not just the usual quick scans that they do. But you can also run boot time scans in many of these antivirus programs, which is really good because then it scans the window or scans the hard drive underneath the Windows before Windows even runs, which is where some viruses can hide. You also should be changing your passwords for anything that might be related. So if this came in through your Gmail account, maybe your Gmail account's compromised, so you might want to change your Gmail password. Whatever email address it came through, or email account, or if it's somehow looking like it's related to a utility bill or your bank or whatever that fake invoice is related to, you might want to change your passwords for that. You should also look for any remote access software that might have gotten installed on your computer that then gives that hacker remote access to your computer, and just uninstall anything like that that you're not expecting. You might need to call on some expert help if this is something that you're really suspecting that there's an issue and you want to have that peace of mind. But the ultimate solution that is guaranteed that you could do yourself is just make sure you have a current backup first, and then do a fresh installation of Windows. So it will wipe everything, reinstall Windows, all your programs, restore your data, and you're going to have to recustomize everything again. It's a lot of work, but that's the one way that you can guarantee that no one else is in your system. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you did find it helpful. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Even better, give it a super thanks. And thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.